Right, so this is going to be a video tutorial of a dashboard. I'm going to show you how to use it. This dashboard is called Environmental Variables with COVID-19 Visualization Dashboard. This is, we compile a lot of data on environments and mobility and the COVID-19 daily cases and cumulative cases, and we just ran a lot of statistics and graphs on it. So basically, you have 5 of these tabs. These tabs will display daily cases with environmental variables, monthly cases with environmental variables, daily mobility data, which is Apple and Google data, along with COVID-19 cases. And then we made some regressions of how those daily cases compare to environmental variables and mobility variables. So I'll be going over each tab. Okay, so the first tab is daily COVID cases. Basically, it's a map of the United States. It has data aggregated to it. So basically, you have a blank map of the United States. You also have a hotspot map. The hotspot map is going to be the cumulative cases for that. So like a hotspot over here, New York, if you click on it, should show the daily cases for, yeah, cumulative cases as of that date. So that's what it does with that. All right, so you can play along with those, but I'm just going to go to the blank map. Basically, it has different environmental variables for per county, and it kind of aggregates it all to state level and then the United States level. So this is all United States level, about 335.4 million cases as of the United States as of 1/23/2021. But we have average temperatures, average dew points, average soil moistures, average precipitation, and average soil temperatures. And you'll see the units on that. You have kelvins for some of the, and then you have meters and cube for some of those variables. But you can do a lot of filters with this. Basically, if you want to choose a state, we go, for instance, to our state, Tennessee, or for where I'm from. And then it kind of filters out the counties. So, and it's kind of aggregates everything. So, as of Tennessee, it has about 1 million cases, and it filters out those data parameters. We can go even further by choosing the date ranges. So, if we do October, it's going to filter out a narrower date range, less cases, for instance. And then we wanted to do Hamilton County, where I'm from. Click on that, um, and it compiles that data together with the cases on that. So yeah, it's about how to use that. Yeah. So let's move on to the next tab. All right, so this is the monthly COVID cases tab. Basically, you'll see whole United States again. It'll pop up the sum of cases for that month. So we don't have too much going on. January, there wasn't too much going on. Maybe a little red spots and the Northeast. But if we were to change that to, say, for instance, October, you're going to get a lot of cases out of that. And we can click on those counties, and it'll give us a sum of those cases. That's so, yeah, play around with that. Choose your state, but you can filter that out if you want to. But I usually do United States because it's all counties and stuff like that. So I don't think it's not too necessarily changing anything out of that. But let's see. But the only benefit to that is it'll change those statistics right there. So if you want those statistics over there, you got to go by states, like Tennessee again, and counties. Let's see, Hamilton County again. So that'll filter out that for that particular month. And we can do that. Do September. But I'm going to go back and use all United States and then show you the mean temperatures and stuff. So that's loaded back again. When you look at mean temperatures, it'll give us a kind of colored palette of those temperatures, and we can click on each county and get the units in Kelvin of that. Move on to soil temperatures, and then we can, this one's usually pretty interesting with southeast. Let's see, July. Yeah, dew points actually, yeah, dew points actually interesting in the summertime. That'll filter out that, changes a little bit. Back to summer, and then winter is a little bit different too. And you got these precipitation graphs as well. High precipitation events varies and stuff like that. And soil moistures, pretty similar to precipitation as well. But yeah, that's the monthly COVID cases tab right there. All right, we're gonna move on. Okay, I think all the data is loaded. So this is similar to our daily COVID cases, but this is about mobility this time. All right, so basically it's the same way, but it has more variables with the mobility. You have people driving, people going to retail places, people in transit, people at the workplace, people walking, grocery store, people staying in residential areas, people stay in parks. You also have daily cases and a different one called RT value. I think that's the relationship between um, the um, the cases. A lot of statistics were run on that. You also have a hotspot map, and this should show, I think, at the end. Let's see what it says. Okay, cumulative cases as of that date. But I'm gonna go to the blank map. Um, so I'm gonna play around with some filters again. Sometimes the data has holes in it, or like some counties won't have it, so you'll probably see no data sometimes. But I think for the most part, Hamilton County, Tennessee has it all. So we filter that. We'll filter everything for Tennessee like we did. And then filter this out. Let's see. October again. Yep. Make everything a little bit thinner. Look at that. And we go to Hamilton County. Let's see what Hamilton County does. Oh, passed it. Okay, there we go. So Hamilton County's filtered out. I don't think we have any Apple data for Hamilton County at that date, so you'll see no data sometimes for that. But yeah, if you click on the counties individually, look at the population as well. So that might be an idea of those high population areas. So that might help. But yeah, that's daily mobility tab right there. Pretty similar to the other ones. We're gonna move on to something pretty different. These are just a lot of statistical. It's pretty much statistical dashboard. All right. So compiled a regression in Power BI, dashboard regression in Power BI. It kind of works the same as the filters are a little bit different. You can choose by states. So we just do like Tennessee right here. Click on that. And we can go further again to counties. We choose Hamilton County up there. There you go. So we choose that, filters it out for a particular date range. you're gonna get, it automatically compiles a r and r squared value of that, and that's thrown into um, slope intercept regression version on that. And then you can also filter out the dates. So we do that. You choose your dates if you want to. That'll also filter it out. Well, it's pretty simple on that. Not much going on. Helps you find a relationship a little bit better, I think. Yeah, temperature. Soil temperature and temperatures are showing up pretty high R squared values. Pretty interesting. All right, I'm going to move on to the mobility regressions. All right, Power BI is pretty fast, but this looks similar to the other one. Have the same filters pretty much. Let's see. Let's do Tennessee again. All right. And I'm going to filter by Hamilton County again. There we go. All right, so cases drastically went down. Those were just going by the county. And some holes in the data, Apple Transit that we saw before. There's not really any data for that. Everything looks like it's working all right. Pretty really low R squared values. That's all right. And then if we filter that out, let's see what we get. A bit of holes in the data, but some are showing up. Not as good regressions. Residential's looking kind of the highest actually. But yeah, that's about it for the dashboard. Gonna be updating it every once in a while. So yeah, so just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.